Hello, everyone. How are you? Hope you're well. How's everything? Good evening to you all. How's the weekend going? And to the people that have gone to Owambe, hope you're enjoying the Owambe. Welcome to the channel. So today I want to talk about investing in your partner in a relationship. Is it okay? Is it advisable to invest in your partner in a relationship? Either you're married or you are in a very serious relationship, or if you call yourself girlfriend, boyfriend, whichever one, is it advisable to invest in your partner? And what brought my reaction to this was this man called Jason Njoku. He is this man called Jason Njoku. He is an Iroko. I think he's the founder of the Iroko with his wife Mary Remy Njoku. They found Iroko TV. I don't know if you guys can remember Iroko TV. Couple of years ago, like 10 years ago, I think, they brought all this Nollywood movie thing to the internet, to online. So that was even before Netflix started taking over. So um people were able to subscribe to their channel, and they just show some movie at a free time. And there's some movies that it will be 7 o'clock, or there's some certain times that they show some movie which maybe you subscribe to. You're not limited to watching some movie, but if you want to watch the few free one, they have their time that they show those ones. So this is the man, and that's Mary Unjoko, that's the wife. They were both managing Iroko TV together then. They are based here in the UK. And the man was, I think during the time, I think he was also affected with COVID. And I noticed I saw him on a wheelchair too as well. And I think he came out of that. And they have been improving. Business is going well for them, both Mary and Jason. And last year as well, they renewed his vow with Mary, and Mary said yes. So they're doing well. What they do, they drop some tips about maybe relationship with they just drop maybe relationship tips. Sometimes maybe if Mary sees something on social media, she will react to it, and it kind of spark the audience as well. Some people agree to it, and social media, some will agree to something while some will not agree to it. So yeah, this was, I think, when they maybe initially got married, but last year, maybe about October or so, either August to, I don't know if it was in the summertime, which they did this renewal of vow. It was really nice. She was looking nice there. So they renewed their vow. So that's just a little bit background of Jason and Mary Umosu. So this man, I think a couple of days ago, he now said he was advising, or he just dropped a clip, his own nugget, say you should please invest in your woman. Invest in your woman, so that he said, marry rich woman. If you can't marry them, then invest aggressively in one. I was he tagged his wife Mary Njoku, first investor. That's my greatest life hack. You know how great things are when your wife can support the entire lifestyle, mortgage, school fee, and softest of life. It is the way. And he went ahead to say, I think, yeah, and this is, I think, continuation of this is, it's that I think he said his wife, which is Mary, it's that he tells her that she is his own investment. Hates that I tell her she is my investment. that if everything I have goes to zero, I just have to be a good husband to maintain the life. Real talk. Few years back, I I overextended into tended into several startup. They swallow all my money and started eating ours. Meaning what you've invested in didn't work, so they started dipping their hand into Mary's investments. Mary's money anyway. And is that he went ahead to say, yeah, so like he said, it's that I tell her she's my pension. That is that if everything I have goes to zero, I have to be a very good husband to maintain the lifestyle I'm accustomed to. Real talk. Few years back, I overextended into several, excuse me, startup. They swallow all my money, and started eating ass. She wasn't happy. She used to cry as I asked her to clear her account. She was supported. She supported us. Hashtag my number one investment, which is his wife Mary Njoku. Any covered every Mary Njoku earnings covered everything. All she asks is that I don't lose the money. Motivation one times 100. As long as things are fine at home, nothing shakes. He also said the only money argument we have ever had been about how I spent it too freely. But that one is in my DNA. Me, I don't want to struggle too much. Retirement at 50, hard work is bad for my skin. So yeah. So this is why I want to talk about, is it okay for you to invest in your partner, your wife, your husband, if you have money? Should you invest in them? Yesterday, I shared a case study about a lady that said she's been doing 500K monthly contribution, and she wanted to give it to her husband, but she's scared that because her husband is a womanizer, that he squander money on side chicks. So it's not bad for you to invest in your man. It's not bad for you to invest in your woman. But at the same time, I feel this needs to be agreed on. You need to know the type of woman you're dating, the type of man you're dating. Some men know how to save money. Why some? Once the money come, they just spend. And once there's no money, they rely on you that they've been giving money to, expecting you that you should know how to do it better. But I think sometimes it's okay for you to come out. Maybe both of you should sit down and you own up that, oh, I don't know how to save money. And the other one will decide that, oh, I know how to save money. If both of them don't know how to save money, then maybe they should now agree on, okay, how much should we be bringing to the table every month? And it goes into this account. Maybe they'll go open a joint account, or just, something that maybe they'll, even a fixed account is better. So no, they're not able to just run into the account anyhow to want to use it. So, acknowledging the type of, if you're the type that spend money that you don't know how to save, then is your partner the same way? If your partners know how to save, some people don't even know how to save before, but because they have a partner that doesn't know how to save, and they know they've got children or they've got other plans of things they want to really do, then they will be forced to um to follow the to look for a way out, how to save money, because they don't want to start going to the bank to get a loan, or from to friends. Even if they have to, they know they have something already down. They are just trying to add to it. So acknowledging the fact that, oh, I know how to save, I don't know how to save, that then you know this person is going to be your life so thing. You think of the negative side. So don't just think of the positive part, oh, we're going to get married, we're going to save money. Also think of what if something goes wrong. Would you be able to, what fight would you pull? Because a fight that will start determining both of you after each other's life, that doesn't worth it. There's no need for you guys to get into that kind of relationship or start investing in each other, because you'll be expecting too much return. And you know what? Unrealistic expectation does it trigger this kind of action, because some people they expect too much. Some are only investing in you because of what they're going to get. They are investing in you because of the interest. It's like the money you're putting in the bank. You want to save that money there, and you want some interest. Of course, bank have their rating, the percentage of money they put at a certain type of um period of time where you keep the money there. And some bank will tell you, if you take this money before this so period of time, they will not have the interest. These are the things that you will have to kind of figure out in the relationship. Some people actually invest in a woman, or they invest in a man. They have unrealistic expectation that, is too high. So when they don't get the same percentage of interest they're expecting from that woman they invested in, which, or a man they invested in, they will kick off. Say, for example, you're training a lady to go to school. Have you guys agreed? Are you dating this person to dating this person and training this person to go to school? And you've both agree, or you guys are also having it in your conversation that maybe after at schooling, you guys are going to get married. This is what you expect. Then maybe the person says, okay, when she finishes, you're going to start yours, or your own business. But some people don't discuss it with the ladies. This is what is happening of recent. I can, we can overlook things that happened in the past that, we blame the lady that, oh, why should you, when you're not going to marry him, why do you allow him to train you in school? When when you become educated, it will not be presentable to your mates, blah, blah, blah. We all know that. We blame the woman or the man that does that. But the world we're in right now, everybody is, shine your eye. You need to have that conversation with the lady or with the man that, okay, it's not a case of you finish your education, I'm not good enough. Sometimes some people will have to put stuff, sign something, kind of get a lawyer to. And what will happen if you change your mind? This is what I will get, so I don't lose out too much. Rather than, fighting each other, coming on social media, complaining of, everybody will start bringing receipts of how they transfer money to each other's accounts and all that. So it is better they both agree on what is expected. Some men will only invest in their woman knowing that they know they've been playing rough outside. So they know when the other side chick has finished milking them, they will bounce back to the woman home and start demanding for more than what they've invested in the woman. So let's say the side chick now, maybe they lost their job. So the side chick they have, you obviously won't be attending to them anymore. So they know they are now left with that's when you see them, they will become the most serious. They become the most serious one in the house. They are so loving. They will be so cool and all that. Then, because they know the woman already knows that their husband has been relieved of their job. So what they do is that the woman will have to, sorting out the food, paying the rent or the mortgage. If they've already gotten the house sorted, that's fine. Every other bills. But with this woman is not allowed to complain of anything that she's not comfortable with, because they will now start saying, oh, it's because I don't have a job anymore. When this person was working, if the lady complained, it's not as if they're listening. And also, when you're into this relationship, given a listening here, some people feel they are not being heard. Some will say, oh, I can hear you and keep talking. Are you listening and reacting to what is being said? Listening and reacting to what is being said. in that relationship. That will also help to know if you're telling this person, would this is this person listening? Are we on the same page? If you're not on the same page, this person doesn't want to go to school, you are not communicating your own interest. This is my interest, this is what should come out of this is what, and the person should now tell you, I'm not sure in so time. Should you guys give it every through 2 years to revisit the same reason to see maybe you need to cool off or not? These are the things that, because the world we are in now, you can't just calculate and just say, oh, I'm having a meta calculation. No, there are some things you need to put pen to paper. You might need a signature. That is how life is right now, because husband and wife, people in relationship, they are on life in themselves. Jason also, like Jason said, that when he was down, it was Mary investment that was helping. He pays the school fees and everything, and they were fine. He was able to tell her to let them spend her money, though she was a bit afraid. You understand? But she gave him a warning, and I'm sure she's praying about it as well. But it's understanding. At least the man knows that he invested in her. So some people don't even invest. They only take you to chicken and chips or wherever, and they're expecting much. The same thing with some ladies as well. Is it bonehead they call it? Because me, I don't do all this big thing. They want to buy hair, buy clothes, go shopping, go there, traveling and all that. Some of them don't know how to save. Even after that as well, they still want to, in fact, the hair they breed, they want you to actually pay for it. So you should also invest with sense. Please be sensible about it. Jason that was talking about his wife, is also expected that if you invest in your wife as well or in your partner, you are also investing in yourself, because he would tell, people will see it. So I feel he has a point in what he was saying, and it's the point I say, marry a rich woman. No. What I have about that point is that, what if the rich woman is the type that is so some people are so, they guide their money anyhow. They feel you're just there with them just to have to maybe spend their money with them or squander the money. So like I said, agreement. You guys need to agree. You need to see that you're both on the same page. You kind of have the same, um, you're driving towards the same objective. If not, there will be a problem. If she starts sensing that it seems you're using her, it's easier for people to convince her that you are using her because you're the one that has money. Because he said, marry a rich woman. So as a rich woman, would the rich woman also want the rich woman? Is the rich woman okay to leave his her money, or allow you to be the one to be in control of the money? That also depends. So having unrealistic expectation needs to be reassessed. Discuss with whoever you are having this you're dating or you want to invest in. You guys need to talk. What are you guys working towards? Who has more? Who is putting more down? Is it 50-50? What will happen if this doesn't happen? It might sound somehow, but it's better you ask, especially if you're not married yet. If you're just in a relationship, and if you're married and you have children, you start thinking of what if. There should always be what if. You should be able to say, oh, I'll be able to hold strong. I'll be able to support my husband in this area, and with prayer as well, because some people would love to support their husband, but health wouldn't allow them, or they don't even have enough as well. If they've been struggling for a while, and depending on their children's age or how long they've been how long they've been managing, depending on even the country as well, maybe Nigeria or they're abroad, or some people don't even have a stay, distance to work, paper to work, or depending. Sometimes people wish they can stay with their husband, they can assist their husband when things are not well financially, but it wasn't possible. Is their wish that they would like to. Some didn't plan to want to leave. But remember, when things are down, the other party, which is maybe the man, is very uh, grumpy. They take note of every single things. Even if you laugh, they might think you're laughing at them. If they say something that's even funny and you laugh, then you know you're it's like you're treading very carefully. You're not too comfortable around them because they will read meanings to things. Even when their friends are around, you have to be mindful of the way you gesture, or the way you laugh, or the way you greet them, or the way you ask questions. Because everything they will tell you, they will think, oh, is it because I don't have money anymore? And the same thing with the lady as well. Their parents or their friends might even be reminding them that, you see, now that you don't have anymore, this guy has gone away. So these are the things. Are you the type that always being fed by the third party? Some people are so good with, they listen to the third party more. So, and also, just to let you know that you cannot give what you don't have. Going to unrealistic expectations. Some men don't have much. They want to invest 5 and get 1,000 or 100. Some don't even have anything at all. They don't have manners. When I mean manners, even how to approach or talk to a lady, how to treat a lady. So they're expecting respect, bigger respect, like bow their head, respect back. So you cannot give what you don't have. If you talk to her rudely and things are down, you don't expect her to start worshiping you. Let's be sincere. I know some people will watch this video and think, oh, what's she talking about? Why? No, if a man is talking to his wife rudely, is not treating his wife well, when things are down, is very, don't expect that the woman is going to treat you well, or I mean respect you. Is going to give back to you what you've given, the same way you've been treating her. So please know that you cannot give what you don't have, because you don't have that respect. You are not giving it to that person. So the person is hard for the person to return that kind of respect back to you. The money you don't have, if you don't invest in that person, how do you expect the person as well to invest in you as you would have loved the person to? Because they might invest in you because they have the money or they are okay as at that time. But the way they are investing in you might not be okay by you. You might not be satisfied with the way they are investing in you. So if what they do is they give you money, they make sure they give you clothes, but you want them to give you their account detail. You want to be the one to control the money, and they will not allow you to. That's also the fact that you are expecting too much because your expectation is not even well. And also, you were not able to do that to that person. Why would you expect that person to do the same to you? So also the same to ladies. I'm not saying you should give your account details to your man for your man to start controlling your money, or your woman should control your money. You will both agree on how you want things done. If you want to open a joint account, or you want is your own cup of tea, how you want it. But please think well when you're doing this. Have a backup in case, have a backup. And when some men or whoever that wants to manipulate a woman into this kind of thing is a joker. Some, like I said, they know maybe in the next 2 years they would not be okay financially, but they will obviously they are just using you as their own investment. They are not thinking of your own future. They are using, it's like when some people have people living with them too as a domestic staff. They just want to use that person, that the person will not have a life again. They will not even think of what to do with their life, to get married or to go to school, to invest, to have a business. They want to use the person to the old age. Some people will sow how many 4 5 corns, but they will have more than 10 corns. Why some of those corns will die on while they're growing. They won't even get up to 5 corns. So these are the part of the things I'm trying to say. Please invest in trusted person, someone that you trust. You should, for you to trust this person, there might have been something that must have happened that you guys have both gone through. You've seen the way the people that this person handle things. this person is loyal in this kind of thing. But also remember that anybody can change. Situation can change people. So this is okay. It's okay for us to put this into consideration that, see, please only invest in someone that you trust. And also anything, also invest in something that has value. So anything that you value, you work on it consistently. That's one of the things that um Mary's husband did, Jason, because he value his wife. He was working on her consistently. He didn't do it just for 1 year and stop. He kept doing it. So because the wife has actually noticed that that's what has been happening. So it would be hard for her to say, oh, no, 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 I'm just going to face my children alone. No. Even with the children's school fee, some people will not still be able to pay their school fee. Why some will like people will say, of course, a mother would definitely pay their children's school fees, the man that they will suffer. But because he respects his wife, and he value her, that's when he knows that, okay, it would be a good investment, and he was doing that consistently. He did not, it wasn't a period of a very short period of time that it would be like 6 months, just 2 years, and they stop. And I'm sure he was doing it with respect as well. If he wasn't doing it with respect, when the guy was maybe when he had COVID then, and I think he was on a wheelchair for I don't know how long, the woman would have shown another side, which by the time he got back, he would know, oh, he needs to re-strategize. For them to have kind of renewed their union last year, they have actually tried to weigh things and see that they can also still work together for the next couple of years. So anything that you value, you work on it consistently. Do not just stop. So this is what I see about the message that Jason Njoku said, that people should marry, men should marry rich women. And if you don't, please invest in them aggressively. Of course, Mary doesn't like the fact that the man says she is his own investment. To be sincere, sometimes we might not like to hear that. Yeah, I will feel, what do you mean? So you actually marry me for I'm your investment or something like that. So you're using me. That's what people want to, well, what we instantly wants to come to heart, and it wants to make us feel like, what do you mean? I want to fight back, but in a more serious way. And he is saying the truth because he's so into her. And he knows, he values her. He knows her worth. He knows she doesn't joke with money, and how she can turn it around. That the turnover is going to be good, and it shows that his wife is trustworthy and she's dependable. So when things were down for Jason, he knew his wife would be able to support him. That was why he was able to tell her to bring out some of her money and cover some bills. And, they were fine with school fees and all that. That gave him some rest of mind. Not that he would not be thinking as a man or thinking of how he will get more money, to want to be back to business again. Is expected. So let's see some people's reaction and what was said next by some. There's another post that I saw today is very similar to this, and I'm going to play that. But let's see what people said. So the first person said, invest in your wife, anything fit happen. Moreover, now your wife fit take care of your kids past your siblings in case anything happens. Of course, we know the mother will look after their siblings more. Mostly, not all mothers. Some mothers are not. Their siblings, they don't even. Some people, it's just like God just sent them to come, and they just give birth. They don't have these mothers and this thing in them. So, yeah. And another person said, I'm also privileged marrying a woman with sense. I have said it to my friend and colleagues that your wife is your gold. Whatever you're looking for as a man, you will find it in your own woman. Your God is there. Mine is there, mine it. Mine it. God created them specially. They have a special place in God's heart. Their support is priceless, spiritually, financially, and all the way. Okay? So, some men will never bath go they envy their wife. They will do everything humanly possible to bring her down instead of utilizing the opportunity to create wealth. They would rather invest in side hands and fabulous lifestyle. This person is right. Some men will bring down their wife, but they are chasing the flamboyant lady outside out there. And when things go wrong, they'll come back and start abusing the woman that they didn't even invest in. Another one is this person said, just the way my husband calls me is retirement plan. Of course. God bless every supportive partner out there. In a world where everything could happen, this man chooses to invest in me before marriage. This is very fantastic. I love this side. Before marrying him, no fear say I fit japa for his with his money with his money. Friends and family called him Mugun, but he no care. OS Elmas, my rock is actually pressing his our husband. My rock, my answered prayer, worthy father of my children. God bless and protect you for me because I go to spoil you for this life. Hmm. This is very good. This is fantastic. When men invest in their woman and they see this kind of message, oh my God, how is it doing the man? I hope the man can see this message and just say thank God because he did not invest in a wrong place. You see? Let me read this what this person said there because it seems I missed it. He says, more importantly, someone you love and be intentional about the person. The beauty in loving someone reflects in how much we want them to be better than they were before they came into our life. That's a very good point. There should be a changes. It's not for you to come milking the person. So that's what this person is saying. And someone else said, investing in human remain the greatest assets, either your husband or wife. Invest in them if you see potential in them. Good point. And another person said, as a married man, as a man, marrying right or marrying from a rich home or marrying a lady earning well with no entitlement mentally and from a stable family is very important. How would they said it all? Everybody has points. I love it, but I love that woman that actually praises her husband. Not as if her husband wouldn't have done something that she didn't like. They will have their disagreements. That some will last some days. It was in the olden days that they will say, "Oh, we don't go to bed with anger." Almost we do. Before I would say we have that rule that you don't go to bed, we don't go together. Now we do, we do. But you know what? I will say about my husband. When things were down, when I was sick, when I was hospitalized, he was there. There's so many things I could say about him. God bless his soul. God bless him. He's not dead. God bless him. And we do have our ups and downs. Sometimes it seems as if there should be the end. Everybody should go their own way. But we know it's not going to be easy. It's like, when one is tied together now, like how are we going to do it? But I like the comment I read there. So that takes me back to this lady that said and he brought this on. He said, Most husbands who listen to their wife advice are the most successful men on earth. Hmm. True, because she did not generalize. She said most. Said most though. She said most husbands. I got this from Linda Ikeji's page, by the way. So credit to Linda Ikeji. I got that from Linda Ikeji's page. That most men that invest in their wife, this person is saying the truth, because I saw a woman's Ria also. Most husband who listen to their wife advice are most successful men on earth. If you have good understanding, you're open to your wife, then of course things will work out well for both of you. Because if she have a instance that this thing might not go well, she will tell you. She will also be praying for you, and she can tell you don't go that way. So that if you now decide to go another where she asked you not to go, or if the thing did not come out well, homo, you will not hear the last of it. Each time she's struggling to do something, she will be crying and be reminding you how she wants you not to go or invest in that kind of thing or business or go that way, but you refuse to listen. But if you listen to them, most times it does work well. It also helps them it gives them that confidence that you listen to them. They have open mind with you. But if you don't have that open mind with them, if things most times things don't go well. I agree with this, because in most of the things, if I tell my husband to do, I know the results. And when they decide that they want to do it their own way, when it doesn't work well, they want to hide it. They don't want you to know, because they know you're going to complain. You're going to complain that, oh, I want you not to do it, I want you not to do that. So that one is expected. And the reaction from DJ Abbas to that, I like what he said. He said, there are certainly husbands who have become successful by listening to advice from their wives. How many of these men are Nigerians or African? That is my jam question. You first have to trust your wife before you can take advantage from her. Do your men trust their wife? So many rich men have buy with their wife, not knowing what they owe, because they eat it from them. So when I was talking about what Jason said, I said trust. You must trust this person. You guys must be on the same page. There should be agreement. You see the way this person does things. Then that might give you that assurance that this person is good to actually give more money to invest in a business, or you want to go and put it more in the bank and just. So what he was saying is that, does this happen with African men? Men or African men? Because yeah, if you don't trust your woman, if they don't trust their woman, it will be hard for them to invest in. It will be hard for them to invest in their woman really. Some will invest in their own side chick. Some invest in their parents, their mom. They, you can imagine men that believe that they know their mom is a good saver when they were growing up. They don't see that kind of this thing in their wife. Instead of them to sit their wife down and talk the same thing to their wife, that this is how things should be done so that we can save money. I know most wives don't like their husband to compare them with their mom, but you can say my mom did so thing. Do you think it's something you can do as well, or is there any other way you can, so we can save money? So if even if our own mom as well does the same thing, she can say, oh, my mom does the same thing. She might want to get the advice more from our own mom. But if a man doesn't trust their wife, it's hard for them to want to invest uh, maybe a lot of money in them. So it's right there. And someone else said, many men don't perish from this line of action because some women are, unfortunately, they disgrace us. They will even use the money and invest the money in a third party, maybe their siblings more, their any other thing, or another man that is actually deceiving them, or friends that telling them to, if they have some carcass of friends that all they do is, would I say party, owambe, traveling, the people that they are competing with each other, they will always use the money their husband give to them to just to pepper them. They see me, they see them, instead of them to invest the money. So if the husband actually notices that kind of thing, he wouldn't want to give his money to this. You wouldn't want to invest. There's a difference from investing in your woman. There's a difference from giving her money to look after herself and look after the house. When you suddenly just give her some huge sum of money, oh, I give it's yours. She will know she needs to do something about it. It's different from, oh, you can take that. Make sure you do your hair. This person knows that that money is more than the hair for the hair. So is they will know. So, and especially when they have a deal coming up, they're able to tell their wife that they have this contract coming up. Please pray for me. They can even tell their wife the amount, the figure, and what they'll be expecting as a return there. Why some they will not tell their wife or whatever, just because they know this person will be chasing that money and will start bringing up different kind of lists, and they want to do pepper them. Some that don't listen to their husband as well. So this person say, God, my prayer is may my future husband not have unfortunate and unloved men as friends. Amen. Some men too, they do have some friends that advise them in the wrong way. This video is already getting long, so I'm just going to try and keep it quick. Another person said, and some women advise don't end and ruin many successful husbands' life, which I have said earlier as well. And someone said, this is nothing but absolute true. Okay. This one, some people, there's no how they will always see something to bring out. Even the one Jason did, that he said invest in a woman. There are some women that came to attack him. There are some men that didn't see a point. Instead of them, out of the way he tried to say that invest in a woman, some will still come after him to say, oh, so you use your woman as investment. I think I even saw this. I wasn't able to bring, I forgot to bring that in. That, oh, so you use your woman as investment. So it wasn't your love for her wasn't genuine. People will read meanings to things. There's no how you smile, they talk. You chew gum. Somebody was telling me that I had gum on the other time, not even knowing what I have that in there for. I can't give reason for everything. So people will always see something to say, no matter how. So some people didn't pick up the lesson there, but they look for a fault. If they see you smile, they will look for a fault. If you don't smile, they will look for. So there are some people, their only reaction is the opposite. So this person said, how many successful men have you spoken to? To come about this conclusion, mind you, I am not disputing your statement. Most of the successful men in the world today began their success story even before getting married. The second one says, very true. Where is the lie here? Women are very intuitive, while men are more analytical. Most times, their intuition is spot on. As a guy, if you want to be successful and live long, listen to your wife. It's not because I'm a woman, but most times it works. That's why I'm kind of so impressed about that. And I think the last person said, I hear this a lot. That it saves men from danger a lot. But how many men listen without feeling controlled? You see, I said it there that it's difficult they make it difficult when they don't have much. You can't tell them, don't go there. They will, like, you want to control me. That's when things are down for them and they've invested in you. Or even they haven't invested in you. And now they have money. If you tell them don't go to that place or don't do that business, they will think this one want to control me. I never even married her for house. So I've married her, oh, she want to control me, blah, blah, blah. Some men don't listen. they feel the woman wants to control them. Well, this is the end of this video. It's too long for now. Let me know, please, in the comment section below what you think about this, about what we have discussed so far. Do you agree with what Jason has said so far about advising women to advising men to invest in their wives and taking his wife as his pension plan, you know? So, and other people that have given their points, and the points I've raised so far, how people should not have unrealistic expectation, and you know, and how they should also invest in their partner as well. They cannot give what they don't have. You need to give respect to earn respect. And also you should invest in someone that you trust. Someone that you trust. Someone that you know is hardworking. That's the people, someone that you can invest in. Do you agree with that's what I've listed so far about that? And also remember that there's a point I wanted you, they don't do that to manipulate people, please. These are the points I actually listed down. And also know that anything that you achieve from that person you invest in, you're also a winner. So anything achieved from your partners is also a win to your part. To anything achieved by your partner, I mean, is also a win to you. If your partner is successful, it's also a win to you. You'll be proud of it. It's not a one-side thing. So let me know in the comment section below if you agree with my point. And with this, I'll draw the curtain, and I'll see you on my next video. If you're new here and you like what I'm about, please turn on your notification button and subscribe so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. And if you want to support me, you can support me. You can be part of the membership as well. I'll be waiting and looking forward to team up with you. And please do take time to watch the advert. Please take time to watch the adverts. It does help the channel to support the channel as well. In as much as we don't want to put advert, YouTube are still putting adverts. So these are the things we have to kind of subscribers to please take time to watch the adverts. And with this, I'll see you in my next video. Do take care. I love you. Bye.